Hello, beautiful people, wherever you are, welcome back. Uh, Today it has been a so immense day, and things are not popping out clearly the way we had just planned for the day to go. But the fact is, to the real fact, I want to address this kind of the scenario and the saga at once and for all, because I've seen the Condad has already arrived at my home and is talking about I should be shot, and I'm just sympathizing with her. Is this the Christian person who is talking about I'm always sauntering to the front chest of the church and addressing the people and talking about you should be patient, you should be talk about such kind of the gifts of the Holy Spirit, and is just talking about rubbish whenever it's just coming to attack you, and is coming and pinpointing the spot that this is the person I want you to shot, and they're just coming with much of the police who are just arrogant, and they have just already they have dealt with me, guys. Even this kind of the knee is not working. You can see the knees. Look at here. Look at it. The knee, it's not working because they just the real fact has to come out that uh, the fact has to come out, and if you are intrigued that whatever we are just talking and rectifying the mistakes that you ever did, because you never knew that Gintu once upon a time will ever come out to say that this is what you have ever done, and if it's what you have ever done and I'm coming out with the truth, and why can't you go and talk about why is the Condad who is being sent used like a stupid boy, used to like a goon, used to like a person who doesn't have a brain, and you are being used with your small children here and telling you that, oh, go and now attack Gintu because they cannot. Why couldn't they come? You're now coming with the police, and now Miss Rini turning my leg into a psychopath. Now do you want me to react like a chemical? And you are coming and so absolutely talking about he's the one and not greeting. Imagine he coming in front of the family and everything. It was a lunchtime, and you are coming whenever now I want to put some Mugali into their mouth, and you are talking about this is the person who should shot. And whenever you came, I thought about this kind of the people. They have come with a slow motion mood, and they came with the peace, and even we greeted each other. And whenever they just reach now, they talk about the Condad talked about he's the one, arrest and shoot the guy if we're going to be running. And you're talking about you are just a Christian going to the church. Just leave the church ahead. You are no longer, you are just a goon. And I'm just telling you this as a fact, because your day is coming. And to the real fact of the time is you are just using money and talking about this kind of the money going to be reaching you anywhere. Just be a person who can understand. That is the point where you have just seen even your children, they're just leaving you so as you can just go and deal with stupid behaviors and deal with stupid cases that cannot even, you cannot afford it. And now they have just left you so they can just talk about this is the person you have to deal with. When it comes to rectifying the mistake, I talked about I'm coming with the Kenge driver. Because this kind of the scene, it's just looking like this kind of the people, they want to attempt our own affidavit. And I talked about it that they have been assunating, they have been telling people that, oh, we are we. And whenever a molester is going to court, that the one who are going to the police station talk about how can we talk about this? And they're talking about their Christians. I'm still sympathizing. Our ladies, our small minor children, they're being molested. With the molesters, now they're just freely walking outside here with the free range. And they're talking about, yeah, we have to go to church. You know, I'm a Christian. I am, even that kind of the opportunity. And let's talk about this kind of the chance you are undertaking, or the seat you are occupying in that church. It should be just sucked out of you because you are doing nothing and you are never a Christian. And whoever just talked about you could be just the church leader is just misconceptionally not working in terms of the common obrangata and in terms of the medulla oblongata. It's just the hypothalamus are now gone. And the real fact is that if you are thinking about Gintu will ever change, I'll be the real G every time. And I have to come out to tell people that I will never be given this kind of the asnout this and every time. The fact has to come out. They want Gintu to quit YouTube. They want Gintu, they're talking about YouTube. It was meant for the Kenge fraternity. Was it meant to them? if you oriented Gintu to become the YouTuber, and now I'm doing that you thought about, now you oriented me so they can just, every day I bow down, I kneel down to talk about, yeah, you know, he has never done this, yes, ever. I'm always at the middle. Whether you are in this side or this side, whenever you come to the lane which is not coming to the order, I'm dealing with you perpendicularly. And you are not seeing such kind of a thing. I talked about I'm a reactor to react upon everything. I've seen Nairobi teacher was arrested last time. Right now, Mkaro was summoned with the DCI. Right now, she has quit the reaction and she's talking about no more reaction. But the fact is, we have different types of the reaction. Because we do other things to come out, and they are waiting, and I think they are watching also right now. Let me address you, the Condad. And I'm addressing the Demon, addressing Lady J, addressing Kenge, addressing Argentina Longnose, to the real effect. Try another game. You're going to be trying it, but try it another time. Because I'm onto your neck. And the real fact is you should do what is straight. I cannot talk about I'm quitting reaction, yet there are some of the ladies you ever molested, and you're talking about you have money, luring officials with money, and now talking about Gintu should quit. And right now you are bringing police so as they can just intimidate me, arrest me, so as you can just see. And I think you are now looking for the money to finish the Lady J's house. I'm just sympathizing. Or you're looking for the retirement from Gintu. Use your brain. And this, if you don't get it, it's gonna cost you what you have never seen. Because things are gonna be coming and they're roaming. And when I talk about things gonna be coming and roaming, don't think about you're gonna just come and attack Gintu once. And coming with the people I don't know. Even if the DCI, I've ever seen the DCI, not the ones you are talking about. Why couldn't they come with even if they are in civilian? I don't refuse. Sometimes they come in civilian. But why couldn't you show me the badges that this is my badge, I'm called officer this and this and this. You're just coming to abduct me with an immediate effect. Is that the scenario? And the person who is giving you orders is a civilian person. And you think about is the manager, is the electrician, is the engineer, is architecture, he is everything, is a foreman, is a fundi, is everything. And he's coming to talk about now we're going to be telling the people, this is your pistol, take it and shot Gintu. Now you want me to be shot and come and eat me? I'm still sympathizing with you. But the fact is, should come out as a fact. I'm not quitting reaction. I'm on reaction until you rectify the mistakes. I'm not posting anything out of the mistakes. Up to your mistaken, I'm out. I'm gonna be with you until your neck. Continue, I'm back with you. Hello, beautiful people, wherever you are, welcome back. It's underscore Gintu back again. And here we are, it's one-on-one live coverage that's coming to you live from the G Castle here. And everything is so fantastic as we have much of the things to get to you and to the feedback. Today, my mouth is looking like somebody is hitting me or you want to roast me. Yeah. So everything is so characteristically good, and we are continuing with much of the vibe of the day. But we have some of the cracker tools of the day that I have already misquantimented as onto the site here a little bit, and we have just alphabetically going on with it because I've been already attacked with much of the DCI with the Condad. They have just I'm just still sympathizing with this kind of the stupid reaction that people are just coming out with, because why can a person come and trace me without imagine a person is coming with the DCI to my home here, who told him this is where I'm living and who gave him the authority to come. And to the real effect of the time is I'm just giving this kind of a warning, because if you are coming to address or to attack again, to come knowing that wherever you are coming, you know whom you are coming to. And also, without knowing whatever you are coming for, just come with an abstract. Whenever you are coming to talk about I want to arrest you, you should have the letter, talk about I am here, I'm called this and this, but don't come once like a goon. You are talking about I'm who and who and who, so what? I'm not interested in that one. So to the full affidavit of the time is the Condad, it thinks about I am I am Nairobi teacher. I want just, Nairobi teacher is arrested, and they have now talked about they want to attack all the reactors. And Nairobi teacher, I think, to the real affidavit of the time, had been arrested much over the days ago, a little bit. And also talk about M. Carol was even given the summons, so as you can just go to the DCI and report. And much of the people, they are now coming. Even right today, I've received the Condad one-on-one. And I don't know why they could not even record, because I was just using much of, I was inserting the plastic stuffs to the roofing nails here. Then abrupt, I saw much of the people are landing with the Condad talking about to shoot this guy, and we don't want to see him here. So you want me to be shot, so what now? Sometimes you are just becoming a stupid, and I don't know why some people are just becoming rude and stupid at the same time. You're just telling police that they have to shoot. Who told you that you are now the commandant general for you to tell them you have to shoot? So sometimes you have to come out evidently to talk about, okay, this kind of a person is this way and this and this way. And you are just coming with the people and talking about, he is here, and arrest him, and I'm giving orders to arrest. Are you now the general here? So sometimes this kind of the people are just being used. And I'm gonna be dwelling onto it, because I want to know at what charges, at what cost do they come here to attack me in my home without any kind of the summon, without any kind of a letter, so as I can just go and talk about somebody. And they are coming to just getting me and touching me here, and they are thinking about something gonna be coming out to that kind of the point. Let's talk, because I'm just still on it, and they're gonna be checking whoever came to me, gonna be looking it with an immediate effect, and they're gonna know whom I'm always about. So right now I'm still at home here a little bit, because whenever you want to attack me, come whenever you know that you are coming to somebody, and come already planned. Not coming here like Goons, all of you coming together and thinking about, oh, I'm coming to attack Ginto, I'm coming to get this kind of the guy here, and the Condad is in front, now telling them this is the road, this is the road. Are you thinking that you are now the cucumber, now thinking about this is the road to inside? So sometimes don't be stupid, my friend. You are talk about an aged person, but a stupid mentality, stupid allegations you are coming out with, thinking about I'm just here to affidavit yourself and talk about, oh, this is the scenario A, B, C, D. I'm always available, and the real fact of the day is we will continue to be there, and it's because of whenever he came, he was just stressed. Oh, what a big house is just being constructed here. And also the car was parked here a little bit, and he was just not understanding the real fact about what is really ongoing. And today we are just roofing. We have started roofing here, and the real fact of the time is things are changing, and they are now coming to talk about A, B, C, D, but I will never have such kind of the things to rely on, because of the Goonism, and thinking about, you have to arrest Gintu. You are needing money. If you need money, come and tell Gintu you need money. How much? So as you can just contribute to you also, because you have been eating the GoFundMe, you have been eating people's money, grabbing lands. Now you are coming to talk about, now you want to get into his money. You will just look for it until even the tooth of maybe you go and brush the dog's teeth, my friend, because at large. And what I can just come out with is the guys who came to attack me are going to be with you and you are next. Because you think about whenever you're talking about your DCI and you're talking about, oh, we are here to do what? Why can you come to somebody's home? Huh? And imagine my parents who are here, my kids who are here, and you're just coming to grab me, so as you can show which kind of the thing. Much of the people will be asking about how did you make it and live with them? Guys, things went abrupt, and how things are gonna be going is only God knows, because at some point we have to make sure that a person can come without identifying yourself. You're talking about a DCI, and you come with a person in front of you talking about this is the guy, this is the guy. How secure is that kind of a person? How can you be secure and talk about, oh, yeah, by the way, this is the fact, or this is how it is? How can I be assured? So to the real effect of the time, and what I can just tell the people is sometimes when we want to get our points clear and we get our points to the same regionum, is that come identifying yourself. Don't you have badges? I'm just sympathizing. Don't some of the police, they have badges. Why can't you talk about I'm a police officer from this kind of the section and this and that and this. I'm here, I'm having this and this for you, and I'm here to do this and this, and you have to accompany me so as you can just go to the police station and do this and this. You're coming to grab somebody with an immediate effect. Who told you? Are you kidnappers? Do you think that right now, yes, we know what in Kenya is just trending. You can just walk here and find yourself being grabbed and put onto the vehicle. Everybody is attentive. So you can use whatever you are having onto your own hand and defend yourself. So let no one come and intimidate some people. I can deal with you simultaneously because sometimes you are coming with forces that are not identical. And for a person to come and abrupt and to tell you that you know, guys, when they came, I was just sitting down. Then I talked about I was just having some putting some nails with the plastic rubbers, making sure that I'm helping the fund here for the work he's just ever doing. Then a little bit, I saw the Condad coming from down there, from the road, and coming and 2-3 gentlemen behind. And I talked about, okay, maybe he has a talk. I cannot run because I know how things are going. I waited for them until they came. And they just even Gota is this one. Yeah, how are you, man? I'm fine. Everybody, they just greeted everybody. And they said that we are DCI, we are here to take you. To take who? And who told you I'm here to be taken? Sometimes use your brains, my friend. And the real fact of the time, and the Condad is there talking about, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. He doesn't have anything to offer to the society. Am I not having anything to offer to the society? So sometimes whenever you want to avidavitize yourself, you're just here to goonize yourself and think about everybody's just here to fear you. And I'm here to rectify the mistakes. And I'm here to make sure that you are lined up. And I'm at you at the neck to make sure that everything is being performed has to go simultaneously. Because you cannot tell me that a person can just come once and tell about, you know, guys, in Kenya right now, there are some of the scenarios that we don't have to buffer with. And that's the correct vibe about what is really happening. And that is what it has to go. But back to the GCAS. Because it has to continue. Whatever they come or they don't come. Whatever they come to look for me, I know right now they're now talking about let's stress a day. Let's look for a day. You're going to be looking for it. Because even if I have some of the scratches here, and even my fingers are not even turning because they took me down and I took them down. That's a fact. And the real fact is don't come to attack a person you don't know and you cannot know how to deal with them. By today, my dogs failed me and they were not active today. And I think it's lack of enough food. So I'm going to be making sure that the food is democratizing here because today they slept in class. And they're going to be having some a little bit punishment because they left the intruders in. The real fact is also we go back to the G Castle here. I have the Ndifu. Mambo vipi? How is everything, man? Everything is good.
Yeah.
How is the deal, man? Or you are fearing?
No.
Whenever you saw things are shagara here, you are tensing. You talked about, oh, now the boss is gone, no salary. Are you good now?
Yeah, we are good.
Okay. Hey, what's up, man?
I'm fantastic.
You are the one I left here, man. What's up?
Hey. You left me here wondering what's going on. Yeah, you know, I was just sitting like this before they came. I was just chilling here, making some laugh with
you were sitting here?
Yeah. I was looking upwards. Now, turning back this way, I just saw 4 men up with the Condad in front of them. Now he's the head now. He came and you see, greeted people.
Yeah.
They came somehow in good way.
Yeah.
They are greeting people. And then now they started reacting. And you do some shenanigans there, running, and you understand? They fallen going downside. And the Condad was now just, how can I say, reacting like fire. You could have shooted him. You see? Yeah, he was just saying that you to be shot, you see?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I saw the pistol. It fallen down.
It fall down?
Yeah. And then the one who was having the pistol, took it. I think, hey, let me just, it was like a movie. It was like a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? Hey, there's a brick which followed them, but hey, I feared, you see. I was just trying to come down. I saw you were running, going down there. I picked some brick here. Hey, it went down like a safari rally. And Condad now looked upwards. What's going on? Now I just calmed down like nothing has happened.
Yeah.
You see, but those are stupid and stupid actions. They should have called you and you go and talk in peace.
Yeah.
You see, something like that. Not just to come here and do some things at home.
Imagine, guys, they are coming and even they. My father was sitting there.
Yeah, he was.
My father was watching the movie.
Yeah. He was sitting there and he was left wondering what's going on.
Yeah.
He called the Condad. Hey, the Condad was now reacting and throwing
Some hands up.
yeah, going there.
So the intention was to fire me.
Yeah, that's what they wanted. He was complaining why they didn't fire you with the gun.
So right now is now the controller to make sure that is controlling the police so they can just fire whoever. That's why I'm always talking about this kind of the family is the stupidest family in this Kenya. And we are still onto your necks. Because if you think about why is Gintu, they came and they found a new motor, talk about a new car there.
Yeah.
They found the house is ongoing as gentle as this way. So it was just reacting like, why this kind of the boy is making this kind of the things, yet he's just at home, he has never traveled. You understand? And the real fact is, I'm gonna be showing them that we are there and we're gonna be besting ourselves to make it happen. But next time, somebody talk about, I want to see you in somewhere, which day and this kind of the day. And don't come and talk about, I want you to fight this kind of a person. This kind of a person is very stupid, fire him. And I don't understand. So, did you panic, man?
No.
Yeah.
Hey, I knew you were strong enough to handle them, and you did it for real, and you escaped somehow. But they were complaining and throwing some hands, complaining about the gun there, and I think someone took gun. I don't know. And whoever they came here, let them know that they did a very bad thing. And if we were aware, I don't think if they could have reached here, but people have just complained about them and they have said that is a very bad manners of coming at home and doing some things that are not necessary in the society.
Yet they know, yeah. And the real fact is they know how law is followed. And right now they have learned a lesson. And from learning a lesson, right now they have to know that things are changing. And when things are changing, don't think about you can just go to some people's compound and attack somebody from his own home. Even if you are a DCI, even if you are who, you can never go to somebody's home and attack somebody and talk about now, I am M. Carol, to just talk about apologizing. I'm just talk about Nairobi teacher, whom you just talked about. He has to be someone with the DCI, and now he was arrested, thinking about they're going to be coming to my home also, using the stupid people here, thinking about they're going to be coming to me and just arresting me. So the fact is that if you thought about I want to be shot, you will just wait for that moment. And that is what you need. I know whenever God will just promise people that who can you just take away from this kind of the world? And everybody will just come to Gintu. And that's the fact. But the fact is I will ever see you going down. And that is the fact. And I will be there and I will be checking on you. Because if you want to joke with some people who never know, I'm going to be coming still because I'm me. And whenever I talk about I'm me, just know that things are going to be changing. And if things are going to be changing, let's see each other where necessary. Keep it locked. Back to the G Castle here. And everything is going on as planned. The tiles now have been tiled here already. And the iron sheet has been democolizing. Fantastic. So it's charcoal gray in color, which is the iron sheets here. And I think it's a good time where the rain is raining already to make sure that we are gauging and getting the real factor about is this the house going to be raining or it's going to be so okay. So this is what we are just looking for into this kind of the affidavit time. So next time, whenever we're going to be coming to this kind of the position, guys, they should know whom they are coming to. But I have some of the injuries. Even my foot here, it is having, guys, even it is swollen. You can just check. Let me show you. Look at my leg. It is just swollen. This is the knee. This is where it has just swollen. So you can check here. So they just put me down like a cow. Then I turned up. So that's how the things went abrupt. And we always have to make it happen because despite the challenges, despite the meanders, Ginto has to come out evidently without any kind of the osmoregulation and chromatogrammatic things that they are coming out with, thinking about, oh, Ginto gonna be surrender, oh, Ginto gonna be A, Ginto A, Ginto B, everything. So,
yes, guys. Those people come here and tell Ginto, hey, lie down. Ginto take them down there. And Mr. Do you call him Mr. what?
Condad.
Condad, Mr. Condad tell them, put the bullet. And then
you can say the way you was talking.
Yeah,
I
can say in Kiswahili. Nimesema mweke risasi. Niliwaambia mtu atakimbia. Si nilimwambia atakimbia. Amekupiga ngumi, twende hospitali. They rush. Hurry to go in the hospital because you hit somebody, jump and fall down. Even the gun throwing away, they run away. They go. Even you run, ukakimbia wakaenda. Yes.
So he was complaining now.
He was complaining. I don't like that man because Mr. Siju, what that I was doing job in Amaro and coming, he asked me daily, why are you not going to school? I tell him, I don't have parents. No, even me, I don't have parents. You cannot tell me you don't have parents. I say, go to your home. I don't want to see you here. Yeah. Do you remember?
Yeah, I can remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't like that man even me.
Yeah.
I was, even I was late. I can took even the Tafari and, But I'm so sorry, Mr. Ginto.
Yeah, we are on together. And this is the fact that is going on. And we have to make sure that everything is so fantastic. The work has to continue as we ever planned for it to continue. Because every time, every day, and then the work has to go on. So let me check on the other panel because I left very many people doing much of the work here. So Idi, si Abu atakushtua? Abu atakushtua, atawashtua wote. Wewe na msanii nita deal na nyinyi. Yeah. Sasa ukuja unifungulia hapa kidogo tu. Guys, I have the fish pond here, and the fish pond is making sense. Right now it has been already, we are just making sure that it has been plastered. Very fantastic, and we have just enclosed because the rain is raining right now. It's in the evening time. Here we are in East Africa right now, and yeah. Exactly. So guys, it has been already plastered, and they have just applied this kind of, we can call it Nilo. Nilo is, we can call it the cement on it, and making sure that it's gonna not have any leakages, because we are timing for this kind of the rainy season, whereby we cannot have to lose much of water that's gonna be accessing onto the fish ponds here, so as we can just go forward and again and again. And the real fact of the time is everything is going on as usual, as planned, because before things got shagara bagala, and this is just an asquamarizing thing, because nobody can ever talk about, oh, Ginto, you have to stop working, or here and there and there. They are not the ones who are supporting me. They are not the ones who are into my pocket, because I'm always striving to make it happen. Like right now, guys, I have this kind of the nursery beds here. I'm laying down, talk about the greens. Right now, they are in nursery beds, making sure that whenever they're going to be coming out, I'm going to transfer them to make sure that they're going to be going to, we can call it the seed bed. And from the seed bed, I'm going to be taking some of the kales where necessary to the schools and supplying to the schools. But right now they are coming, people are just now coming to attack me. Imagine a civilian, a goon coming. This is the second time he's just coming. First time whenever the machete man came, Safi, he came, ama mmepanic bwana. Muko fiti? Yeah, don't you panic, man. Let the work continue, because we have to continue with the work. And I know most of the people will be coming to talk about, oh, Gintu, we told you that things going to be, I'm not interested with how the things going to be going. But the fact is, whatever is the truth will ever hurt people. And they know it. Because things change. And if things change, things come out circumphonious. And some of the people don't want to see things changing. And if we're going to be making a change, because when a person is just coming to your home to talk about O, A, B, C, D, it's just not good at all. So this is how now the G Castle is looking, because it's now becoming or having a different shape that I just showed you from this kind of an angle here, to make sure that the G Castle is now coming to be a trending thing onto the town, because right now it's having a different shape here, and things are now changing very, very normally. And this is what is giving people a very big headache, but they have to understand it, because right now it's now sheltered. We have just already applied this kind of the iron sheet already, and is continuing with the iron sheet to make sure that things are coming out more fantastic. Here we go. Buddha, yes. How are you, man?
I'm good.
Are you shaking, man? Because of some irresolute reactions here?
Not even trembling.
Yeah. You are okay?
I'm very fine.
Or are you fearing that, oh, tomorrow is another day?
I don't know, in this world you doesn't have to fear in human being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today's work, is it good, man?
Today we are getting some, we are roofing one part because of the harsh condition.
Exactly, the rain. Yeah.
That's why we are doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything is going on good.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Exactly.
Yeah. So guys, for this kind of the moment, I want to be making sure that I'm giving you much of the good things that are coming out from the G Castle here. And a good update is after roofing, we're going to be making sure that now down, we're going to be flowing down and to the floor. How many tippers do you need, man, of concrete? Ballast.
I think one, probably two.
2.
Yeah.
2 there will be enough.
Yeah.
Because how many inches is going to be it? The inches of it.
You know, like there is a place I've seen. If you can notice this kind of here, like in this sitting
room,
where these things here, you're gonna feel some moram. Yeah, so that it can take a little inch, like 2 inches. Yeah. So of that ballast. Okay. Yeah.
So to the good thing is it will not take much.
Yeah, it will not take much.
It will not take much. Yeah. Exactly. So that will be from the roofing. Yeah. You talked about the tiles up there again.
Yeah, there is tiles. By the way, we have not yet finished with the tiles.
Okay.
But with the time, the hard condition, we are not even able to move up and down. So we are supposed to roof this side so that we can get it right. So we can now what? Tunaweza jenge hiyo zabe.
The other side, it needs it needs another rectification to make sure that
we can put tiles.
Yeah, exactly. So you talked about we need more than 30 bags of tiles, and I think we're going to be making sure that the plans to have the tiles coming as the things are going on, because we are playing our own part to make sure that the G Castle is moving despite the challenges. Even the river has the meanders of the day, and from the meanders we have to talk about other things has to come out. So it's the first time now I'm even coming here one-on-one to make sure that from the house here, and it's now being enclosed with iron sheets, and which is the best moment ever possible. Here we go and make sure that everything is coming out more fantastic. So we're going to be now pausing a little bit. Even whenever we're going to be starting the plaster here, it's going to be so cool, as we will not be experiencing much of the harsh conditions like the rainfall here and there. It's going to be so okay whenever we move on with the G Castle here. And I know it's giving much of the people a trampled work. It's giving much of the people a harshish way, and it's really getting to the people's necks, because they're now feeling like, why is this kind kind of a person making it this way, making it that way, and we have to move forward because despite the challenges, everybody was given his own time, and if your time has just already passed and you've misused that kind of the time, you are already loser. And to the real effect is we have to go forward, and people want to be talking about get to this kind of the reaction because they don't want to be having the reaction. Why didn't you get this kind? And when I'm just sympathizing with this kind of the people, they're talking about why are you talking about the Condad if he was introduced wrongly to the platform and is doing wrong things, like why is he coming? Last time I talked about they're having a Coca-Cola fridge which has to be returned to their owner and returned where it's necessary. Now you are coming with talking about you are now you are now coming with the police talking about Gintu should be shot, and we don't need these services here. Sometimes we have to think critically, and absolutely we have to know about it, because if we have the people to note that why did you come? Did you have the arrest warrant? Did you have anything to put and to this kind of a person and talk about it? Did you introduce yourself? Why do you come once? I don't know you. I've never seen you. And you are coming with the Condad. Is it an attack? You passed everybody. You passed my parents there. You passed my the children who are here. And you're talking about you are coming to just abduct me and think about I'm just not having my own energy to talk about this is my restoration. And to the real fact is some of the people thought about Gintu gonna be I don't run whenever I see such kind of the people, because if I could notice that there are police, I could talk about the police are coming, they will never get me. But I sat down, they came, and we just greeted ourselves and we communicated, and they talked about now we are here to take you to the DCI. I asked, why couldn't you inform me? Why couldn't you talk about we are from where and who are you and why are you coming to Gintu? And you're just coming direct and prompting to my own affidavit point and talking about we have to arrest you and put you inside, while the machete man is cheering from the side, talking about shoot the boy. And I told you that this boy will run and you have to shoot him. And the fact is that you can never stand while you see some people, they have already rotated you around, and the main event or the main point was to make sure that I'm not running from one place to another. The effect is I was sitting down. If they could not manage me sitting down, that's a defect of them. Because they could have just talked about this and this. Now you are just taking some of the handcuffs, and I'm not the people you are thinking about. My friend Condad, make sure that sometimes whenever you are coming, now you have just lent them to miscellaneous effects. Now they are going to the hospital. I don't know how are you going to write the case. Did you have the warrant to come here? You are just coming here to tell Gintu that I should be shot. Sometimes think critically as a man. And don't think like behind of the buttocks here, thinking about the people don't understand what is coming out. The effect has to come out clean. And I will ever be there to make sure that things are coming very fantastic. And this is the point to drive home. So keep it tuned, keep it locked, because I'm going to be making sure that we are getting much of the points that are coming out from the G Castle here, as I'm just going to the top to make sure that we are checking what is really coming out very fantastic. I see here, cutting here. Wow. So guys, it's being I see here Mr. Sigano is making some of the cleanliness, eh?
Wagwan.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we have to make sure that they are clean. You see here, they have not yet
Applied the grout.
yeah.
Okay.
So you have to make sure that it is clean. So the grout can now be just applied on it because the grout is white in color.
Yeah,
It does not need any darkness.
exactly.
Yeah. That's why you have to clean.
That's the best. Are they ready to be stepped in?
Yeah, you can step on.
Oh, they are ready. Now, why are you washing while you are out?
I don't want to dirtify them.
Oh, okay. You want to pass, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, just pass. Exactly. Fantastic. So, guys, to an end, let me show you where the end is to make sure that you are getting the real concept where water is flowing to. So we have this kind of a space here whereby this is where now water gonna be passing through, because I have just seen already we are having this kind of an elbow, a very big one, and water is now flowing to this kind of a position. So it's gonna be placed here to make sure that water is getting down. Right now it's just getting down with the wall, as you can just see there, and something which is it can just bring some of the wetness to talk about this kind of the walls of the house. So much of the people, I saw much of the people, they were asking about why Ginto are you using the same tiles like the way I saw Chef Matiko's house is just using, and the fact is that once here in Kenya, you know, Kenya it's not diverse in terms of doing this kind of the melamine or the tiling and the industry that is producing this kind of the tiles. So for you to get the clear white, and these are the ones that are always available. That's why you see much of the people are using them. And also they're going to be bringing a color, because we have dark, it's called charcoal dark, or charcoal dark gray, something like that one in terms of the iron sheets, and yet we have this kind of white tiles here, so they can just bring a shape. Whenever they're going to be having some dirty, we're going to just spot the dirtiness very quickly before it corrodes what it brings a very futile water into talk about the tank that we're going to be dug outside there. So that's why we are just using this kind of the white tiling here, and already it's ready to make sure that it's only grouting. It's just remaining as the things going to be going on very smoothness and so effective here. So as you can just check, it's something that even if it's iron sheet, they have another strategy that they're going to be coming out, because they're the ones who understand whatever has to come out. As you can just check, the walls from the far end, they have been starting plastered to make sure that the tiles are going to be applied. Even here, guys, we're going to be putting some tiles. Even the top here, we're going to be putting some of the tilings to make sure that the house is covered with tiles from the top going to the bottom. So is a new match of the strategy that's going to be applied here to make sure that everything is going on very smoothly. So yeah, man. Yeah, guys, this side here, it's plastered to make sure that it's gonna be plastered all around. Even this side is gonna be plastered. How the iron sheet gonna be falling onto on top here. So I see it's just becoming like a 3 feet, 3 feet, which is so long, like 2 iron sheets and a quarter gonna be laid here to make sure that it's just getting from here. And I see the extension is not bad because if we talk about this kind of an extension, look at this one here, guys. So we have the tiling and to inside here, and the iron sheet is just here to make sure that this water gonna be pouring up to, even if it's raining heavily, this water will be so large, it will be just be pouring up to where the finger is. So the other one will be just pouring. So this kind of water will be just drained to the far end because the topography is arranged so fantastic. So it's just so fantastic and firmly placed here to make sure that we are not having much of the cracker to time for us in terms of making sure that things are coming out so fantastic. So this is what is going on, and we have to make sure that everything is getting very fantastic from the G Castle. So guys, this is the real support that we are always getting to make sure that we are making it happen, despite that the challenges will be there, but we have to go forward. There's no much of the people who can ever finish without having some of the complications, and this is the defect that much of the people are doing, and they're just thinking about, oh, now we're gonna be measuring and making it happen. So next time they have to learn the lesson. Right now, guys, I'm walking like, because they fold me down, so I'm having a problem here a little bit. So even to pass here, I have to make sure that I'm passing very slowly because my knee is not available. It is kneeing. Exactly, guys. We have to make sure that we are happening to have this kind of the moment. Thank you very much to everyone who has been watching, liking and commenting the positive vibe always as we're gonna be going forward. Despite this kind of the moment, we understand they should come, and that is their own legacy. Right now they're just cherishing themselves and walking and talking about, oh, we have now triggered the fire. You are just calling somebody who is not even effective, and they are talking. You think about that's why God can never select everybody to be a police officer, to select everybody to be this. So you are just wasting your money. Stop wasting your money and stop wasting your good energy, because as more as you just talk about you're gonna be coming to attack Gintu, you're gonna be having a long time to go. So that is the fact. So next, the effect time that they are just doing and coming to intimidate my family. Whenever they have just reached here, my family was just disgusted. They are thinking about, oh, what is really happening here, and they have already started talking about A, B, C, D, crying here and there. They are just putting Kimberly and Bentley here in a scenario that they want to be crying like weaver birds. And they think about, oh, now we have just made it to get me. And do you know that how many people depend on me to get a living? And you want to talk about you're going to be shooting me, and God will be coming to you. And when I talk about God will be coming to you, it's not so far. It's just the moment. Just wait for it. You will hear another scenario getting out, and I trust me, and that is the fact. It's gonna be coming, and it's very ruthless, and people will just not imagine, is it the fact? Because things gonna be getting outside here very worse, because whenever God says that they're gonna be planning for you, you can never excavate and do anything, because if that is the mentality, you are talking about Gintu should be shot, and the Kenge ever talked about Gintu should be getting an accident. They're gonna be happening to your family very soon, and wait for it, because it's just already coming, because whenever things are going to be coming to you, just wait for the moment, because it has never landed onto your home. And the fact about you are grabbing and scamming people money to get the GoFundMe and raise it onto your homes, and talk about you are now becoming the people going to the church. You are every time you are sauntering to the front seat of the church talking about oh, the clutchman who is ever is just preaching there. You should just recognize the stupidity that you have, which is is you are just addressing other people, and you think about you want to be called honorables, yet you are horribles. A horrible family. We have never seen such kind of a crooked, lunatic, and psychopathic family that is just following even a person who cannot be followed. And that is whatever you're just using. You just go lure them money. Tell about them. Oh, come. How can a police go to arrest a person, nor get to arrest a person, while they're just accompanying the same person who is accusing? And I'm just not even getting this kind of the point. But keep it tuned, keep it locked, because much of the things are going to be coming to live, which is one-on-one. Keep it locked, keep it tuned. It's _Gintu. Let me get some Hillment here, and let's continue having it happening. This is the last moment.